France is seeking UN resolution naming Rwanda as backer of M23 rebels in DRC. France is seeking Western support for a UN Security Council resolution that names Rwanda as being behind the M23 rebel group attacks inside the Democratic Republic of the Congo. UN officials said as many as 4,000 Rwanda troops were escorting the M23 rebels. The UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres on Sunday called on the Rwandan Defense Forces to stop supporting the M23 and to withdraw from the territory of the DRC. It was his clearest statement of Rwandan responsibility for much of the violence, but practical steps to isolate the Rwandan president Paul Kagame are not yet being openly canvassed. Similar sanctions in the past, notably in 2012, forced Rwanda to pull back when aid was slashed. The UN statement drawn up at the end of an Emergency Security Council meeting on Sunday called for the withdrawal of external forces without explicitly naming Rwanda. However, it did reference a report by UN experts that highlighted the systematic presence of Rwandan forces in the DRC. The French ambassador at the UN, Nicolas de Riviere, urged the UN Security Council to say Rwanda's action were a grave threat to regional peace and security. He said it was time to call a cat, a reference to the way in which the international community for different reasons had skirted around the issue of Rwanda's role in arming the M23. Britain and the US, in their interventions at the UN on Sunday, also named Rwanda and urged Kagame to pull back. Britain, France, and the US have all been reluctant to impose sanctions on Kagame. The UK became dependent on Rwandan goodwill when it signed an agreement for Rwanda to accept asylum seekers. That one is past. But the scheme collapsed. In fact, I don't know what to say here. I'm just like stunned. This is brothers. Why fight each other? I'm so surprised of what this Rwandan president is doing. Whenever you listen to him talk, he talks about genocide, what happened those days, that genocide. Is it this Felix, the present president, that did it? Are you now coming for revenge? Whenever I listen to him talk, I see in him like the kind of rage, anger, like he's coming for revenge. He will tell you that part of Congo is, you say part of Congo, some Rwandans, this are there, this, like you're coming for revenge of what happened. I don't know. Past should be past and move on. So now, why is it so difficult for them to sanction him and other? For me, my take here is he should be, if truly he's backing these rebels, he should be sanctioned, because if nothing happens, tomorrow, bet me, another person will do it. It will not end here. If nothing is done, if no action is taken, another person will do it. Since they are very gullible at fighting each other, I don't know why we are like this, Africa.